Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Drashtu Darshana Drishyanam Viramo Yatra Va Bhavet Drishti Tatraiva Kartavya Nasagravalokini. Drishti means standpoint. There was a politician, he went to the doctor, ophthalmologist, and just to check his vision, the doctor asked him, "Can you read this?" He said, "No." Then he increased the size of the alphabets. "Can you read this?" "No." Again he increased. He made it 6 feet tall. "Can you read this?" He said, "No." "How come?" He said, "I don't know English." Now what a doctor will do? Drishti, vision. Vision is not whether you are seeing or not seeing. Vision is what you are seeing. Drishti. It is said, I do not know, I read, that Layla was the ugliest girl on the earth. There is one in Amma's house, very ugly. And her beloved friend was Majnu. And finally, when they were not ready to separate, so the Layla's father told Majnu, "What are you seeing in that, my daughter? She is so ugly. Find out someone very beautiful. You are so handsome." Majnu was handsome. And she was very ugly. So, Drishti, what is the vision? Majnu uvacha, Majnu said. He said, to see the beauty of Layla, you require the vision of Majnu. That is what they say. To see the beauty is in the eyes of the beer holder. Then only you can see the beauty. See, friends. Therefore, drishti. Now, my camera is in front of me. So here I am seen because it is a high level as I am. Now this other camera is at a lower level. So in that camera, the picture is seen from below. Even a pygmy will look like a giant. And if the camera is near the ceiling and from there you take the picture, even a tall stalwart will be looking like a small ant. See? So standpoint. Yesterday we have seen what are the standpoints of life. Relative, I versus you, I versus my beloved Lord. Then the third standpoint, how the God looks at the world. And fourth standpoint, from the absolute standpoint, what is the position of the relative existence? From the absolute standpoint, relative existence has no value. Change in drishti is called as, now you are doing nasagravalokini, not looking at the tip of the nose or looking at the in between the eyebrows and having headache. That's a dumb thing, don't do that. Such people, they get into a perpetual headache throughout their life. And when they have got headache, they become headache for others. Now, next one. Chittadi sarva bhaveshu brahmatvenaiva bhavanat Nirodha sarva vrittinam pranayama sauchyate. The pranayam is here not made by taking the air inside and holding it. And these questions come. Maharaj, in one of the yoga conferences, they asked me this question. See, how long should be the kumbhak? Can you please tell us? I said, yes, you take the breath inside and then leave and then hold the breath outside for how long? Half an hour. See? These are dumb things. Don't get carried away by that. See, only learn. For example, you breathe out and hold the breath outside. Now what you have learned? When the breathing is stopped, mind stops functioning. When you are at peace, your breathing is also very slow and shallow. So because of us, the breathing is happening. Yogis say, because of the breathing we are alive. It is wrong. Upanishad very clearly tells. Na pranena na apanena martyo jivati kaschana itarena tu jivanti yasmin etau upashritau. Prana, apan, these two things are happening because we are alive. It is not the other way around. Therefore, this pranayama is not only the breathing technique, but then what it is, chittadi sarva bhaveshu brahmatvenaiva bhavanat. Meaning what? Give up the notion of other I-ness. What is the other I-ness? This is a paper in my hand. And I know this paper in 3 stages. This is a paper, step number 1. Who knows this? Of course, I know. So in this knowledge, this is a paper, the I aspect is born. And what is the knowledge? Knowledge is I am not the paper. So 3 stages. I, the knower of the paper, it is a paper, is a knowledge of the paper, and I am not the paper is the not I aspect of the knowledge. So here it is said, chittadi sarva bhaveshu brahmatvenaiva bhavanan, meaning everything, the seen, the seeing instrument, the seer, everything is only one reality. See? And bhavanat, see, meditation has got 2 aspects. What we are not, rejected, nisheda, and what we are, asserted, vidhi. So when we reject that I cannot be the body, prana, mind, intellect, etc., then who am I? Then insist, Aham Brahmasmi. That which is existing in the absence of everything is the truth. That which gives existence even to the absence is the truth. Sounds are known, absence of the sound is known. Therefore, this principle, which is illuminating both the presence and the absence of the sound, is beyond the presence and absence. It is our day-to-day experience. A day has come, a day has gone, absence. Night has come, presence. Night has gone, absence. We are the same. But what happens? Our attention goes on the presence or absence of things. Any knowledge which gives us the option of is and is not is only a mental knowledge. It is not real knowledge. And that mental knowledge will depend on the quality of the mind. Sometimes the mind is very disturbed and the key is in our own hand and we are shouting at everybody. These children go on playing keys, is a thing to play, wow, 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 going on all that. It is in your hand. Mind is disturbed. See? Therefore, here this is the technique. Pranayama is what? Chittadi sarva bhaveshu brahmatve naiva bhavanat. Insist that you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the intellect, you are not the jiva, the soul, the papi, karma, nothing, nothing, nothing. It is only by bhavana we have started accepting ourselves to be body. It's only bhavana, nothing else. See? Right from childhood we are told, your name is so and so. Slowly, slowly, we get so much identified with that name, and then that is my name. And then we take the copyright. Dumbo is my name. But you are not only Dumbo, there are everybody Dumbo. Maybe, but name is mine. Copyright. Exactly the same way. This body I am. Second bhavana we do. I am very beautiful. Every dumb girl thinks she is beautiful. Only is imagination. Therefore, when some people ask me, Swamiji, how do I look? Girls particularly. You look beautiful. They don't understand what I mean. Thank God. When somebody looks beautiful, he is not beautiful. Looks are deceptive. See? This is only bhavana. I am very intelligent. I am very smart. And how this is developed? Because of these parents. They give wrong notion to the child. The child is dumb, but the parents start telling, oh, my son is very intelligent. And that useless fellow start thinking, when mommy says, daddy says, I have to be intelligent. Slowly, slowly he becomes intelligent, without intelligence. And when he goes in the marketplace, he gets the kicks in his life. And then starts the reality unfolding. This is the play of bhavana. We do bhavana only. This is a metal piece. We do bhavana. Bhagavan Krishna. You are not doing namaskar to the metal piece. You are doing namaskar to Bhagavan Krishna. Where is he? We go to the market and bargain Bhagavan and buy at home. That time when we bargained, it was a piece of mud, Ganpati Bappa. When we bring home, then bhavana. Sukhakarta, Dukharta, Varata, Agnash. The whole world is moving only on bhavana. So, in doing bhavana, we are expert. There was I think some function, Lions Club. I am called there for all the wild animals are there. Lions Club, Tigers Club, Elephant Club, all funny. And the best part is, now Mr. Lion, they don't know one word of English. Now Mr. Lion will inaugurate. And the lion comes, belly is coming out, lion, like a elephant. Elephant or lion? No, lion. Lion Agrawal. Agrawal means the one who has got a wall in front. Lion comes. In that function, there was one girl, one lady. She was unnecessarily crossing the stage, and I was sitting on the stage before all the other dignitaries come. I was not a dignitary. So all others were yet to come. So I was sitting and one lady was walking here and there. And tuk, 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 tuk. No reason, no work. Because I had nothing to do, I was very observant. क्या कर रही है? कुछ नहीं कर रही. Then I asked, I said, Amma, your gait is very dignified. And then I asked, I said, what's your name? Bhavana. I said, what is the meaning of Bhavana? I don't know, Swamiji. Mommy said your name is Bhavana. I said, they didn't tell you the meaning? No. Can you tell? I said, yes. Bhav means value. Na means not. You are useless. But she was carrying that, I am very nice. The whole life is only a play of bhavana. Now from that we come on the religious path. Papo ham, papa karma ham, oh Lord, I don't... Why you disgustedly condemn yourself? No, you are divine. Insist. See, friends. But all the time, therefore here, this is real spiritual life. So, where it has gone now? Chittadi sarva bhaveshu brahmatve naiva bhavanar. Then, what will happen? Nirodha sarva vrittinam. See, be attentive. You are so many of you here. Or you can look at me. There are so many things here. This banner is there, then Bhagavan Krishna is there, I am there, then the mic things are there, the heater is there, so many things. So if you are looking at the things, your mind will be jumping from one to another, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Now if your attention is focused on the space in between, which made the things appear many, if you remain aware of the space, space is one, no thoughts are possible. That is why I told you, make absence as an object, mind will dissolve. So when we are listening to silence, silence is absence of sounds. Sarva vrittinam nirodha. Absence cannot enter nor cannot leave because it doesn't exist. But the one who gives existence to the absence is ever present. And therefore, it is said here, sarvavrittinam nirodha pranayama sauchyate. Without any efforts, your chittavritti nirodha will happen. Therefore, these are the things which you don't get in books, you discover within yourself. In one of the International Yoga conference, one person asked me, Swamiji, excuse me, can you tell me some reference books which you are referring, because the things you are telling are not, I have not studied them anywhere. It's not from the books. A simple thing which I told you. Stop talking to yourself. No yogi will tell you what is the meaning of chittavritti nirodha. Thoughts cannot appear without the clothings of words. Without usage of words, try to think. You cannot. Simply complaining, whenever I sit for meditation, too many thoughts come, what should I do? Don't do meditation, relax. Therefore, When things start happening because of proper understanding, there is no struggle in that. That is what is called as pranayama. Nishedhanam prapanchasya rechakakhya samirataha brahma ivasmitiya vritti pura govayuchyate. Now in pranayam there are 2-3 things. One is purak pranayam, second is rechak pranayam, third is kumbhaka pranayam. See? So, what is the rechakakhya? Rechaka means emptying. And puraka means breathing in. So, breathing out aspect of the pranayam and breathing in aspect of the pranayam. And when the yogis tell us to do pranayam, let us take, this anulom vilom, they will give you mathematics. When you close your right nostril, then take the air from the left nostril, count in your mind 1, 2, 3, 4. Then hold the air inside for the count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when you breathe out from the right nostril, then you count up to 16. So 1 is to 4 is to 8, 16. And then we do 8. Now you have to finish it in 16. Now there is not that much air inside. 1, 2, 16. And struggle, only counting. But in this counting business, what happens? Mind is created. When you count, when you establish a sequence, mind becomes irrigated, it becomes strong. Sequence has to be arrested. See? Then what is to be done? Here the teacher says, Nishedhanam prapanchasya rechakakhya samirataha, empty not the air, empty the possessions from your house. How many things are, you go home and see, how many things we have collected. We have to learn to empty. And this habit of accumulating things in the outer space doesn't remain outside. It goes inside in the form of collecting memories. See? Then all the time talking those memories. Jaane kahan gaye wo din. Let them go. But we are constantly talking in the past. See, and again remind. Rechak, empty. So many things we collect. This is one of the signs of depression. In England it happened. I was staying with one couple, both of them psychiatrists. You can understand my condition. Husband was retired and she was still doing the job. And husband was having some physical problem, so she has to go and buy some things. Only 3 of us, husband, wife and myself, nobody else. So she says, Swamiji, I am going for buying some vegetables, you come with me. We will buy whatever you like. I will. I said, okay, take little spinach. Only 3 of us. Could you imagine how much spinach he bought? 5 kg. I said, we are going to eat only spinach. For 3 persons, 5 kg spinach. Then her husband told while coming that get some small container, you get those mukhwas, the mouth freshener, is only in the packet, we'll put it in a nice container. Get 1. She got 2 dozen. And when I saw in her house, there were many things which were never opened even, but piled up. So then I asked, him separately. I said, hey, is Mama in depression? He said, Swami, she is a psychiatrist. I said, then more possible, highly susceptible. But why do you say like that? I said, she has the mania of purchasing. There are people who cannot live without purchasing something or the other every day. They have to purchase. The sign of depression. Why? Sense of insecurity. When they go and buy something, they feel secure. They may not use it, they may give to someone else. But they have to buy. Rechakakya. The breathing out is this, not only throwing the air out of their nose, no. So, nishedhanam prapanchasya. And how it can be done? Only by wisdom. How many things we have collected since childhood? For what? For fulfilling our desires. Have we attained fulfillment in life? No. So what we have learned? Fulfillment of desires is not equal to fulfillment in life. And what we should seek in life is fulfillment in life, not fulfillment of desires. See? This is what is called a nishedhanam prapanchasya rechakakya samirataha then brahmaivasmitiya vritti purako vayuchyate. So when we are rejected everything, then what remains? That aham brahmasmi, insist. So this is called a vidhi nishedh. Insist to be the divine, reject what is other than I. This is the real meaning of pranayama. Otherwise only at the level of the air we remain and go on breathing out, breathing in, and then doing all kinds of funny sound. Brr, brr, then brahmari para, gum. Don't waste time in that. This is only at a physical level. When you get out of that, thereafter, tatastad vritti naishchalyam kumbhaka pranasayama ayam chapi prabuddhanam ajnanam grana kridanam. See? As a result, what will happen? Tataha tad vritti naishchalyam. When thus the world is no more an object of attraction and I thought is dissolved in pure consciousness, thereafter thoughts are no more a problem. That doesn't mean there are no thoughts. But now thoughts are no more a problem. How the thoughts become problem? One lady in Bombay told me, Swami, now I have learned driving car, I can take you anywhere. I said, okay, let's go to Bendi Bazaar in Bombay. So we started from Andheri. And when we came to Dadar Shivaji Park, she parked the car. I said, Mama, we have to go further. Why do you stop here? Swami, this is such a beautiful parking place. Are you driving the car for parking in a place or what? Come on, we have to go further. No, I can't take it there. We'll go there by taxi. But why not your car? She said, Swamiji, I cannot reverse. And thereafter you say, I have parked properly. Naturally, you don't drive. Similarly, freedom from thoughts. We are not telling, stop thinking. Thinking is necessary. But such thinking, which is not a burden to ourselves. Therefore, here this is what is said, that tataha vritti naishchalya kumbhakaha pranasayamaha. In kumbhak, what happens? There are two types of kumbhak. One type of kumbhak is the one which is forced. Inner kumbhak and outer kumbhak. Anta kumbhak is you breathe in and hold. How much can you hold? Then breathe out, again hold. This is forcibly introduced kumbhak. The real kumbhak is when your breathing comes to a halt without you doing anything and without attaining death. That is called as Kevala Kumbhaka. In that Keval Kumbhak, thinking process comes to a perfect halt without losing the potentiality of thinking. Like when anesthesia is given, a person can't think. But a wise man is in the midst of chaos, and yet he is at peace. See? That is called as Kumbhak. Vritti Naishchalyam. Thoughts are never a problem. The contents of the thoughts are problem. And the contents we introduce. So once you start understanding the anatomy of the thought, it becomes very easy to practice. It doesn't take any time. What is a thought? When a foreign body goes to, let's say, some thorn goes in our foot. The thorn is a foreign body. When it goes inside, it will start hurting the tissue. As a result, the tissue will start reacting. The reaction of the tissue is called as inflammation. Then it will start swelling. It will become very tender. It will become painful. It will become hot. It will become red. Because foreign body has entered. So what we do? We don't do anything except removing the foreign body. The moment the foreign body is removed, slowly, all the reaction of the tissue is subsided and it becomes normal. Exactly the same thing. When a foreign body enters the mind, there is inflammation of the mind. Mind gets swollen. Mind becomes tender. Mind becomes hot. Mind becomes red. And that state of the mind is called as desire or a thought. Then what we do? We take a cup of tea. If it is a desire for a cup of tea, we take a cup of tea. Meaning what? Now that foreign body is removed. The moment the foreign body is removed, meaning when the desire is fulfilled, the inflammation of the mind is quietened, the redness is quietened, the pain goes away, there is no more disturbance, and there is aha, maja aa gaya. Maja is not coming from the tea. The swollen mind has come back to the normal condition. Understand these basics. Then we will come to know we are disturbed never because of anybody, only because we give value and importance to anything in this world, that thing enters our mind. If we have given value to something or somebody, we have to devalue. Nobody can do it for us. There was one lady, elderly lady, wife of a retired brigadier. This happened somewhere in Delhi. After my talk, she came and, Swamiji, excuse me. I said, okay, excuse. No, my problem is, I smoke a lot. If you tell me to stop smoking, maybe your energy and power will stop me smoking. I said, I don't want to waste my energy into smoke. Then I said, you stop smoking. No, you tell. I said, I will not tell. On the contrary, when you smoke and walk, I am reminded of 1958 steam engine. And when you smoke and move around, you don't require anything to push the people away, because such a great fragrance comes from your face that nobody can come nearer you. And what a sacrifice. You are sacrificing your life for the sake of the tobacco growing farmers. You are great. Great Santa Mahatma you are. And then, because of smoking, your heart is always warm. So she said, Swami, you are sarcastic. I said, I am telling you the truth. But why don't you tell me? I said, do you want to know? Yes. When you started smoking, did you come to me and say, Swamiji, I am now starting smoking. Will you please inaugurate? So if you have started, you stop. In the same manner, we have given undue importance to this world, and therefore the world troubles us. See? Give undue importance to discipline, you will be most miserable in life. Contrary, if you like chaos, you can never be miserable, because chaos is freely available everywhere. You can add also. No problem. See? Punctuality. How much angry these people become. Suppose somebody comes little late, 10 minutes, and then you get disturbed. Why you are late? Out. Not only he goes, everybody goes out. See, what is important in life is our peace of mind. Let the whole world be on fire. You relax. This is how the mind becomes an issue for us, because we are not known the secret of this mind. Therefore, here, tada vritti naishchalyam kumbhakaha prana sayyamaha. Then this will become the kevala kumbhaka. Without any efforts, you will be always at peace. One example I will tell you, this happened in Bombay. The place where I go for talks is like, you have got multiplex, 8 cinema theatres simultaneously. There is one multiplex spiritual ashram in Bombay. There are about 5-6 stories, and on each story there are 2-3 sessions going on. Somewhere Ramayana, somewhere Bhagavad Gita, somewhere Bhajan Kirtan, somewhere homeopathy, somewhere Ayurveda. So many things, yoga going on simultaneously. And all the useless people come there, including me. And one day, as usual, my talks were on the 5th floor, bigger one. So when I went there, the watchman told Swamiji, today your talk is on the ground floor. I said, no, no. So when I was going there, one of the trustees came. Swamiji, why are you going there? Cinema dekhne ke liye, or seeing a movie. No, your talks are on the 5th floor. See, your man told me the talk is, who is he to tell you? I said, I don't know who is he. I don't have to know. No, you can't have it here. You will be on the 5th floor. The TV people have fixed their camera. All the audience was sitting. And I was just to start my talk. He said, no, not here, only on the 5th floor. I will see who can stop. Prestige issue. So I wanted to take a glass of water. No, on the 5th floor. I said, okay. I was enjoying. And then I went in one room. I said, hey, look here. By the time these people settle out, give me a nice cup of tea. So that boy got tea from somewhere. I was taking tea. Another pan, Swamiji, how can he tell you like that? I said, you have seen, how can he tell? I don't know. I don't want to do the performance again. He said, no, the other day it so happened that there was one Swamiji sitting and another big Swami came. So this Swamiji was requested, Swamiji, if you don't mind, little bit if you move this way, other Swamiji also can sit. And that Swami got angry. He got up and went away. I don't want to talk here. And they have lifted you completely and brought here. Don't you get disturbed? I said, because do you think when people were sitting on the ground floor, they were listening, and on the 5th floor, they will not listen? No. Both the places, they don't listen. I am relaxed. The most valuable thing in our life is our peace of mind. Those who become miserable because of others, they are the fools of the highest orders. So that way parents are fools because they become miserable because of the children. Children are born through you, not to you. They have come with their own software. You are given only the hardware. See? Not understanding this, become miserable. Nobody can help you. So, tataha tadvrutti naishchalya kumbhaka pranasayamaha. This is what is called as the kevala kumbhaka, without any efforts. Ayam cha api prabuddhanam. And this what we are talking is for the wise people. And ajnanam, those who are ignorant, dumb, grahana pridanam, they are only holding on to their nose. And then first close the right nostril, take the air from the left nostril, then throw it out from the right nostril, then close the left nostril, and I always get confused. Where from I have taken, where from I have to leave. Don't get lost in that. Grahana pidana. And how long can you hang around your nose? Therefore, Vishayeshu atmatam društva manasas chittaranjanam pratyaharasya vidneyaha abhyasaniyaha mumurmuhu. Vishayeshu atmatam društva manasa chittaranjanam. See? Objects are nothing but. This is a very subtle thought. Objects are nothing but the grossified sense organs. Cause is subtle, effects are gross. Rule. Vision is cause, colors and forms are objects, effects. Colors and forms are many, gross. Vision is one, subtle. If there is no vision, there are no colors and forms for me. If there is no hearing ability, there are no sounds for me. So where is the whole world existing? The world is existing in our sense organs. And what are sense organs? Sense organs are mind peeping out of the eyes becomes seeing ability. The same mind comes out of the ears, becomes the hearing ability. The same mind comes out of the nose, becomes pokeability. We poke our nose everywhere. Pokeability. Mind is the same. Therefore, mind is subtle, sense organs are gross. How they are gross? Eyes have a limited field of colors and forms. Ears have a limited field of sounds. But mind functions in all the objects. Now what is mind? Mind is expression of life, chetana. And therefore, everything is existing only in chetana. And what is chetana? Chetana is the expression of Paramatma, the Brahman, the reality. Therefore, where is everything? Everything is in me. See? I cannot have desire about myself because I am me. Desire is only when otherness is taken as real. See? Therefore, Visheshu atmatam društva, when we come to know the whole world is nothing other than me, then what will happen? Manasa chittaranjanam pratyaharaha. Then the mind will no more struggle to achieve great things or great things in this world. Then naturally there is a withdrawal from the world without any efforts. It is something like this. Someone gives up sweets by one's own choice. Other one is asked to give up the sweets because of the diabetes. The second person suffers, the first person enjoys. Spiritual life is not a suffering, it's a joy. Therefore, pratyaharasya vidneyaha abhyasaniyaha murmuhu. Therefore, one has to again and again practice that whenever we are getting lost in the worldly things, we are giving a status of reality to this world. These two principles which I told you, work on it again and again. Principle number 1, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. When the world is recognized even temporarily as an illusion, two things will happen. Number 1, you will enjoy the world. Number 2, you will not desire the world. Like we are here in this campus, we are enjoying. Has anybody ever thought, I wish this whole ashram is mine? No. As long as we are here, enjoy and go away, that's it. Exactly the same way. Live in this world cheerfully, happily, enjoy, but no desire. And this can happen only through wisdom. And what is the wisdom? Like, analyze your own experiences. When we see the rainbow, we enjoy, but you know it's not there. We don't look at this rainbow and we don't say, no, it is illusion. No, we enjoy. See? But we don't desire. Let me take a piece with me. See, this is one view of life. Second view of life is, everything is me. We can never have desire for me. Therefore, what is the total sum of this? Sum is freedom from desires. Illusions we don't desire ourselves. This is what is called a pratyaharasya vidneyaha abhyasaniyaha mumuruhu. We have to again and again practice it. Yatra yatra mano yati brahmanas tatra darshanan manaso dharanam jaiva dharanasa paramata. See, after pratyahara is over, then dharana, dhyan, samadhi. Now what is dharana? According to Patanjali Maharshi, dharana is fixation of a mind in a particular place without efforts. Dharana. Deshabandha is called a dharana. So, we are told, when you sit quiet, fix your mind in one place. So, they will be telling you either bhrumadhya, so you keep on doing like this, or they will be telling you in your heart, so you can. In one place. Then, second is dhyana. Dhyana is one object. Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So, in one place, one object, dhyana. Then samadhi, in one place, one object for a length of time is samadhi. So dharana, dhyan, samadhi, they are meant for controlling the space, object and time, according to Patanjali Yoga Darshan. Now here what is said, yatra yatra mano yati brahmanas tatra darshanat. Don't go on searching for a one particular place. Everywhere there is Paramatma. Yatra yatra mano yati. Now be attentive. When everywhere there is Paramatma, what should happen to us? So when we are standing in front of the Lord, His Vigraha, what happens? We feel blessed. Isn't it? So, wherever you go, Paramatma is there. So what should be our experience? We remain blessed everywhere. Not frustrated. You won. You are in divine all the time. Every experience should remind us of the divine. See? Tulsidaji Maharaj, toward the conclusion of his composition, writes, Kamihi nari piyari jimi, lobihi priya jimidam, timi raghunatha nirantara, priya lagahu mohiram. Like for a greedy person, wherever he goes, he thinks only in terms of money. Wherever he goes. Like if you happen to have a good luck to have a stingy daddy and you go to some nice resort or out of the way, nice place, there's only one restaurant and you want to enjoy there and you say, come on, I want to order. No, you don't order. Anybody will not order. I will order. So everybody keeps quiet. And now the daddy looks. Do you think he is looking at the dishes? Looking at the cost. Get 4 of this serial number 68. 4 water bottles come. Every time, money, money, arey yaar. What for money? See, this I learned from one of my friends in USA. Many times I travel a lot and sometimes some places there is a long gap. Sometimes 12 hours, sometimes 10 hours, 8 hours. So when I was coming from China, going to Mumbai via Singapore, I had a very long gap there, about 10-12 hours. According to my earlier stingy lifestyle, I used to be there, somewhere and sit in the chair and sleep like this, free. My friend told me, Swamiji, I have given you my card. Yes. You have not spent in last 10 years even $1. I have not asked you, why don't you pay? Please, what for the money is meant for spending. And then he said, now there itself, find out and go to some place. So on Singapore airport, within the airport only, you get their rooms on hourly basis. 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. So in that also I calculated. Because it has gone in the head. Save, for what? See, the whole life goes in saving, and then all that you have saved, somebody takes it. Therefore, remember, everywhere we have to be at peace. And that can happen when we see the divine presence. So, yatra mano yati brahmana tatra darshana manaso dharanam teva sadharana paramata. Then, brahmai vasmiti sadvrutya niralambataya sthiti dhyana shabdena vikhyataha paramananda dayaka. So, after the dharana is over, now comes the dhyana. What is dhyana shabdena? Brahmai vasmiti sadvrutya niralambataya sthiti. Be attentive. When we chant the Lord's name, we take the mala. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Some alamban, some support is there. Or else we keep on writing. Or else we keep on chanting. Niralambataya, no support. Just being without becoming anybody. Being is divine, becoming is samsara. Example, man is divine, husband he has become. Therefore, man is divine, husband is samsari. Why is samsari? Because for no reason he caught hold of some sari. Had he not caught hold of any sari, he would have been never sorry. It's too late. Dear friends, let us not become anybody, just be. And in that process of becoming, we get so much involved. I want to do this. Relax. Same thing happens with your meditation. Don't make meditation as a punishment. If you don't listen, meditate. No, I will do that. And remember, meditation is not for every Tom, Dick and Harry. Please understand, अपनी औकात पहचानो. Understand for what you are. There was one lady in like camps like this, and she used to come, and she will be only in the kitchen. She will never come for any text, lecture going on or meditation, anything. Never. And I never ask her. Why should I ask anybody? She asked me, Swamiji, you never ask me, you don't come for lecture. I said, Mama, you are already realized why because others are ignorant, they are coming. No, I tell you, very frankly. When I sit for meditation, I sleep. What can I do? So if I had to sleep, I don't have to come all the way here. I can do at home. And therefore, to avoid sleep, I do in the kitchen, and there I am extremely at peace and happy. Because when everybody is here in the lecture, I am alone in the kitchen doing my job. That is my real meditation. Because after the lecture is over, all the people enter the kitchen and destroy my peace. That is meditation. See? I said, Mama, you are right. They destroy my peace in the lecture. They destroy your peace in the kitchen. See, friends, meditation is not a punishment. How is the quality of your mind? You are at peace with yourself or not? That is important. So, dhyana shabdena, brahmaivasmiti sadvritya niralambastaya sthiti. Now, why so much importance is given to the peace of mind? Because disturbed consciousness is mind, undisturbed mind is consciousness. Disturbed ocean is wave, undisturbed wave is ocean. And waves are not real. They appear temporarily under conditions. Remove those conditions, no waves. See? So they are merely appearances, they are not real. In the same manner, these, I am happy, I am miserable, I have to do this, I have to do, these are only waves. They have no value. And through wisdom only they can be quietened. Dhyana shabd, that is called a dhyana. Therefore, dhyan dete hai, karte nahi. Meditation is not done. You have to live in meditation. Continuing further, nirvikarataya vritya brahmakarataya punaha vritti visparanam samyak samadhi abhidhiyate. So dharana is over, dhyan is over. Now the samadhi. Nirvikarataya vritya brahmakarataya punaha. Nirvikara. Vikara means modification. Now, just see what is the meaning of modification. What is the shape of this paper? Square. What is the shape of this tripod stand? Oh, it is rod shape. What is the shape of this phone? Oh, it is a particular shape. What is the shape of this water in the bottle, whatever is the shape? So many vikara. Now what is the shape of the space which is separating these things from each other? No shape, no vikara. Therefore, what is samadhi? Nirvikarataya vritya. When mind is no more changing from one theme to another theme. When the devotees sing bhajans, their attention is on the bhava, devotion to the Lord. But when these classical people sing the bhajan, their attention is not on the bhava of the bhajan, but only on the raga dvesha. See, I told you, there was one person who was singing something, and audience said, once more. So again they say, once more, once, twice, thrice, 8 times. Finally he got fed up. He said, you liked it so much that you are asking me again and again? He said, no, unless you sing correctly. When your attention is on the devotion, you are steady. But when your attention is on the raga, dvesha, you are lost. Therefore, dhyana is this, that nirvikarataya vrittya brahmakarataya punaha. Brahmakara means what? Brahman is infinite. Whenever you give an object of infinite to the mind, mind dissolves. Mind cannot survive without name and form. Make it a rule. We have to have this clear understanding that the mind cannot survive without name and form. Now see, name. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Mind will keep on chanting, survive and get tired. Now, give silence as the object to the mind. Om Namah Shivaya. Silence is infinite, mind dissolves. Brahman is infinite. When you give Brahman, the infinite, as the object, then the mind dissolves. And therefore, vritti vismaranam samyak. Then there is no thought. I am the seer and seeing something. I am the listener and listening something. I am the knower and knowing something. No. That is what, in simple terms, I told you. Knowledge without the knower. Experience without the experiencer. Action without the doer. Brahmakarataya sthitihi. This is what is called as samadhi. Samadhi abhidhiyate. Thereafter, now, evam cha akrutrim ananda tavat sadhu samabhyaset lakshe yavat kshanat pumsaha pratyaktam sammavet swayam. So up to the 37th verse, we were given 15 techniques of spiritual life, or the Jnana Yoga. Let us put it this way. This is used by Bhagavan Shankaracharya in Aparokshanabhuti as practice of Nididhyasan. Many people translate Nididhyasan as meditation. Nididhyasan is not meditation. Nididhyasan means unbroken commitment to the cause. So we are 24/7 committed to this. Like Tulsidasi says, like a greedy person, he can think only about money, wherever he will go. Once I went to some temple with some Amma in USA. So, in all the countries outside India, the temples are normally cosmopolitan temples. All the gods are standing in a line, everybody, standing from Hanumanji up to Mahavir Bhagwan. So in one sweep, and one lady who took me, she said, Swamiji, have you taken Balaji Darshan? I said, yes. No, in that particular, I said, see, look here, I have seen original, yeah, enough. No, we have to go and see that. So I had no choice, I went there. I did not say, Balaji Maharaj, Jai Ho. Swamiji, darshan over? I said, yes. Have you seen that, Chandanam here? I said, yes. It's made out of diamond and gold. Then I gave it. Have you seen the Makara Kundalam? I said, yes. Thank you. And you know that Kaustubhamani Mala? Yes, I gave it. I said, now I am fully convinced. God is omniscient. He said, how? I said, when he knew you are coming, he has put on your things. Otherwise, how he will know that you are coming? No, Swamiji. When I come, I call the Panditji and tell tomorrow I am coming. So the Panditji puts that thing there so that I can see. Now tell me whether she has taken darshan of God or taken inventory. Friends, therefore, it is very, very essential to observe how our mind is making fool of us. We are cheated maximum by ourselves. And therefore, when we thus start living in utter alertness, then the life becomes real spiritual. So after these 15 techniques were told, then imam cha akrutrim ananda tavat sadhu samabhyaset. Akrutrim ananda means what? Uncreated happiness. We all know only absence of miseries as happiness. Like you are hungry, we are very hungry. Oh God, why do I not? And then you eat. Removal of misery is happiness. Whole day we are frustrated, tired, we go to sleep. I had a good sleep, fresh. We have never tasted even the real Ananda. For us, Ananda is only the created Ananda. And the created Ananda is removal of the miseries. Because miseries are normal for us. See, don't we ask somebody is coming, Are Gupta ji, kya baat hai? Yaar, bade khush nazar aa rahe ho? Hey Gupta ji, how come you are very happy today? Why we ask this question? Because normally he is miserable. So when he is happy, we are surprised. Something wrong? See, akrutrim ananda is uncaused bliss. And this uncaused bliss is not even in deep sleep. See, deep sleep is called as Anandamaya Kosha. Maya Pratyaya is added to indicate modification. Like Annamaya Kosha, modification of the food is the body. Pranamaya Kosha, modification of the air is Pranamaya Kosha. See, Manomaya Kosha, modification of the thoughts is Manomaya Kosha. So Maya is modification. Similarly, Anandamaya Kosha, modification of the Ananda is in terms of when you are thinking about something what you love, you are happy, first stage of Ananda. Then that what you were thinking about, it comes in front of you in your plate, the higher degree of Ananda. Now stop for some time, you have to finish the prayer. Oh God, finish quickly. And the prayers are over, then you lift that pathetic thing and land on your tongue. That Ananda where there are degrees available. It is Krutrim Ananda. It is created happiness. It is not the real one. Akrutrim Ananda is that which cannot be enhanced, which cannot be reduced. So, imam cha akrutrim ananda tavat sadhu samabhyaset. So how long we have to practice this till this time? When you are happy for no reason. One father told his son, my dear son, congratulations on the happiest day of your life. Dad, you have forgotten, my marriage is tomorrow. Yes, that's what I am telling you. Today is the happiest day. Married people will understand it quickly. Unmarried people will not understand. Akrutrim anandam tava sadhu samabhyaset lakshe yavat kshanat pumsaha pratyakvam samhave swayam. And then he is able to achieve this. Instantaneously, he is able to be with himself. And how much effort, time it takes? The best example I can think is this only. How much time and effort it will take for a wife to become a woman? How much time and effort it will take for a husband to become a man? Zero. But most important thing, a wife can never become a woman, and a husband can never become a man. Why? They are already. They don't have to become. They became husband and wife. Being human being is not an effort. Becoming husband and wife is nothing but efforts. And wherever there are efforts, there is tragedy. Therefore, lakshe yavat kshanant pumsaha pratyaktam sambhave swayam. This is the practice. And it is the only way, nanya pantha vidyate janaya. Tataha sadhan nirmuktaha siddho bhavati yogirat tat swayam bhavet tasya vishayo manasa giram. The concluding session we will try to finish. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.